beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain,
for purple mountain majesties,
all of the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. America.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Kenna. And I'm Abby. And it is Veterans Day. Today, we will be honoring men and women who have served in the U.S. Armed Forces. We spoke to some of our own veterans in the building and got some insight on their experiences.
Hi everybody, I'm Gina and this is Mr. Gaya. He is a Army veteran and today I'm going to be asking him some questions. So how many years were you in the Army?
I was in the Army for just over 20 years.
And did you ever think about leaving the Army to go into a different branch?
Well, looking back on it, I think I would have joined the Air Force because of the quality of life issues. They don't live in foxholes and they get hot meals every day. In the Army, you don't.
What would you say to a graduating student that is interested into going in the Army, and what advice would you give them?
Well, if you're interested in going into the Army, you get out of it what you put into it. There's a lot of opportunities that you'll have access to. Take advantage of them. Don't shy away from responsibility, and you'll make a lot of good friends that you'll keep for your whole life. And you'll be able to travel a lot if you like to travel.
Yeah, that would be pretty nice. And what was your favorite experience while being in the Army?
I did get to travel a little bit, but I think probably the best thing was the people that I met and the friends that I made that I still keep in contact with today.
That's pretty nice. Okay, everybody, this is Mr. Gaya. Thank you for your service.
Well, thank you.
And we will see you guys later.
Hey Wildcats, I'm McKenna DePasco here with Mr. Zanny, an Air Force veteran, and today we're going to be asking him a couple questions. What are some things you miss about being in the service?
What do I miss? Definitely, probably just like everybody else, I miss the people. I miss all the great men and women that I served with, and you know, just when you went out and you know you did a mission, you know that they just had your back. I just miss working with them. They were just awesome. I think that's what everybody misses about the military. And that they tell you everything. Tell you when to eat, tell you when to sleep, tell you to do everything.
Okay. Was there anything or anyone that helped you during the transition from the military to civilian life?
Yeah, definitely my family and my friends, and definitely other service members that I served with, members that I served with that retired prior to me, and some great organizations like the Veterans of Foreign Wars that I belong to, the AMVETS, American Veterans I belong to. They did a really good job of just kind of, you know, helping you make that transition, because no matter how long you served or what you did, it's just a big change because you just don't have that intense thing going on anymore. They did a great job helping me out.
When did you leave the military and what was the process like?
Well, I retired in 2018. I enlisted in 1989, so that was quite a long time. And it was, you know, bittersweet. Made it to the retirement end, but like I said, there's just so much you miss, but it was really great. Yeah.
What would you say to a graduating student that is interested in going into the Army, and what advice would you give them?
Well, I would definitely say that no matter what branch you want to go into, the military is the military. So just go in for the right reasons. You know what I mean? Do it because you really want to do it, and it means that much to you. That's why I did it. I just wanted to serve and give back to the country. So just make sure you're going to do it for the right reasons, and make sure you're willing to be told what to do all the time.
And that's all. Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a great day, Wildcats.
Hey guys, I'm Abby Purnell here with Mr. Nerone. He is a Marine Corps veteran, and we're going to be asking him a couple of questions. Mr. Nerone, what would you say the biggest challenge was that came with being in the military?
I think the biggest challenge being in the military, especially when you're deployed overseas, is not knowing like what's going on at home and being away from your family. Sometimes you can't even talk to them for a couple months, so I think that kind of challenge you more about mental level.
Okay. Would you ever rejoin the military, and if you did, would you choose a different branch?
If I were to rejoin, I'd definitely go back to the Marines. Not talk bad about the other branches, but we know the Marines are the best.
Do you feel you are more able to function in high-stress situations after being in the military?
I do believe I can function in higher stress situations. I mean, I deal with your class, so I think it's a big role.
Okay. What was your main goal you had for yourself when enlisting in the military?
I think my main goal back then was just to serve the country, protect the family. You know, it was a rough time back then, but I think I met the goal.
Okay. Viewers, thank you for your time. Mr. Nerone, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And that's all we have for today.
This was your Veterans Day segment for November 11th. I'm Kenna. And I'm Abby. Have a great day, and don't forget to thank a veteran for their service.